Yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1000 hours coordinated universal time UTC here on the Ubrican channel. You're just in time. Thank you very much, guys, for sparing your time to join us this lovely afternoon. Now, the weather today is scary, I must say. There's gonna be a very heavy downpour from the signs of the clouds, and so we've got to do this, guys, real quick so that we do not have some communication barrier. And now, however, I want to know how your weekend has been. You can live chat with me and tell us what was your weekend like. As for us and as for me, my weekend was just absolutely amazing, and all the way from our very loyal viewers from Irene, Shiko, Barbara, Grace, Naomi, Jane, Nara, Danny Man, Leangure, Tristan Marie, Pressy, Ken, Jojo, Mr. Joe Wainaina, and a special shout out to Miss Lydia Karanja, all the way from Nakuru. You watch us every day. We are honored. Thank you so much. Mother Anene, there's also To the Moon, Just Hoddle, David, Jeffrey Mackenzie, Joe McKenna, Global Trader, Token Trade, B. Smith, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani. Thank you so much, guys, for your massive support each and every single day. We are at the Ubrican channel. Thank you for even supporting the Ubrica project itself and the Ubricoin. So, without further ado, guys, today we're getting our inspiration from a Greek philosopher, Aristotle, who says, I have two quotes from him. The first one is, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And another quote from him is, whatever lies within our power to do lies also within our power not to do. So, food for thought. Remember that we are repeatedly what we do. So an excellence then is an act and not is not an act rather, but it's a habit. Now, as I was telling you guys, the rain drops are already here, but I hope you can hear me loud and clear. We're going to move on to our crypto word of the day. Today we are we are looking at market orders versus limit orders. And then next on our crypto news, we look at not your keys. 92% of institutional investors keep crypto on exchanges. That's a new report that's coming through. And finally, on Ubrica today, we're telling you guys, reminding you of the entrance STEM camp that's going down at the Steph Joy Girls High School. So let's now define market orders versus limit orders. What's the difference? And market orders are transactions meant to execute as quickly as possible the present or market price. Now, it deals with the execution of the order. In market orders, the price of the security is secondary to the speed of completing the trade. Now, on the other hand, a limit order sets the maximum or minimum price at which you're willing to buy or sell. Limit orders deal with the price. If the security's value in a limit order is currently resting outside of the parameters uh, set in the limit order, the transaction does not occur. So now as you can see, market orders, the main difference here, a market order, as you can see, it's basically centered around completing an order at the fastest speed, while a limit order is concerned with ensuring that price considerations are met before a trade is executed. So now you know the difference, guys. And moving on to our crypto news, and this is news on Cointelegraph by William Subag. And I'm going to be reading to you headlines, not your keys. That is 92% of institutional investors keep crypto on exchanges. Now, why is that risky? Now, why is it not your keys? I'm going to be reading to you guys. Cryptocurrency institutional investors overwhelmingly keep their wealth on exchanges despite the inherent security risk, new data claims. compiled by cryptocurrency exchange Binance on November 22nd, a survey asked 76 institutional investors who used its platform about their trading habits. Now, the survey was part of Binance Institutional Market Insights Research, which is now in its second edition. And among the most surprising results was that 92% of participants choose to keep their crypto, that is Bitcoin, Ubrecoin, and others with their trusted third parties and not under their own control. Now, the figure dwarfs much safer alternatives such as hardware wallets or other cold wallets. Now, researchers, this is a research, and what they say is that exchanges remain as the most popular choice for crypto asset storage amongst our institutional and VIP clients at 92%, at 92%. Now, the 76 investors cannot be said to have significant exposure in terms of capital. Over 50% had total crypto holdings of under 10 units of a coin. Now, this what does this mean? As Cointelegraph reported, investors face significantly increased risk of loss and theft if coins if they remain in wallets to which they do not have control of private keys. And this is very true. This is what we keep telling you guys. You must take charge of the cryptos that you're having, the Ubri that you're having. It is much more important for your cryptos to remain in your hardware wallet as opposed to you taking all of them to the exchanges, because you cease to own completely, to have a complete ownership of those coins. And that is why we're saying that these are surprising results that are saying that 92% of participants choose to keep their cryptos uh, with trusted third parties and not under their own control, which means that somehow you risk a loss or theft of those coins. So it's very important, guys, even as we are encouraging you to go do trading. I always tell you that everything has to be done in moderation, which means that even the amount of Bitcoins that you're going to be depositing on the exchanges that you're going to trade on is also going to be considered. Just put a considerable amount, and definitely with you trading, the important thing here about trading is you just keeping on the trading, selling and buying and selling and buying, but not just dumping all your Ubri there, because then you give somebody else the chance to hold on to your private key, or rather you risk theft of those super coins. And I can see someone is joining me online. That's Biplop Online Income. Good projects, thank you so much. Wow, that's an interesting name. Okay, so he's saying good projects, thank you so much. Biplop, I choose to call you Income. Well, Income, thank you for your appreciation. We appreciate you. And as we continue, guys, we are saying that I was telling you about having control of your Ubri. Ensure that you know where your Ubri are, you know the amount of Ubri that you hold, and especially on your smartphone. It is very important to keep track of it. Otherwise, you'll stand a chance to not having the ultimate goal of uh, having the Ubri that will take you to wealth, wellness, and well-being. Now, having known that and talking about Ubri, we are going to the Steph Joy Girls High School. We have been saying this for the past 1 or 2 months, and this is because Steph Joy Girls High School is having the Entrance STEAM camp, and that's the Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts and Maths camp. That's going down on the 5th to 8th December, this coming month, 2019. And the reason for this camp, mainly, we are discussing the subjects that surround money, science, and technology, which is very exciting, which is very important for you to attend, guys, because this is exactly what revolves around us. And we must then understand how money, science, and technology works in order for us to get the full benefit out of it. So we are encouraging you guys once again to join us, and special shout out, and I mean special thanks to the Nakuru guys. Thank you so much for turning in large numbers, for listening to us, for engaging, for just getting so much involved in the Eubrika project as well as the Ubricoins. We have great team at Nakuru County, and we are thankful to you, led by Mr. Joe Wainaina as well as Miss Lydia Karanja. Thank you so much, guys, for your massive support. And I can say online, this online income is still texting me. I have 5,500 coins to me. You are very young. I see you. 5,500. That's not enough income. Can you just add more? 5,000, you're not yet there. I want you to get at 10,000. Tomorrow, come tell me that you want you are at 10,000 Ubricoins, that is. So thank you so much, guys. We are saying that let's keep involving, let's keep coming together, let's invest in Ubricoin, let's get actively involved with the Ubricoin itself, because this is the only way that we can move forward and we can all benefit and get to wealth, wellness, and well being. I'm so thankful for your company each and every single day, and I wish you a lovely, blessed afternoon, be it morning, wherever, depending on the part of the world you are at. And we are thankful so much. And I will see you tomorrow at 1000 hours Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, here on the Ubrican channel. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.